Yes, hi, thank you so much. It's a pleasure, Master. Thank you so much for everything, and thank you for everybody in the group. It's been an incredible experience, and I did not expect it at all, and it's so interesting to see how everything lined up to lead me to exactly what I needed to hear, and a lot of the lessons that I've been wanting to learn and be joined together. So my question is that I have been one of those children and those old souls, and looking back through my experiences, I've had in a short amount of time some really incredible life learning lessons that have brought me to the point where I've learned it, lived it, learned it in different ways, and then learned how to help. And then when it comes to giving, I keep having the universe bringing opportunities to me, speaking opportunities, getting in front of people, getting in front of public. And it's this funny negotiation game that I keep playing with myself where I open up a bit, but I feel like the message won't be understood because some of the things that I have to say or some of the things that I want to share and some of the things that I want to give to people might go over their heads, or it might not help in the way that I want it to.
For example, what do you want to share?
I think because we're a very spiritually heightened group, it's a different aspect, but just on my life and my experiences, for me, I've had to change my lifestyle. I cut out gluten and dairy, and it had a huge impact on me. And I've had different people coming into my life, and I've tried to help them with different food changes and how you can recognize your lifestyle, listen to your body more. Then I also had a medical scare that came up that led me to this. And it was the most amazing thing that happened in my life. At the time, it was extremely terrifying. But even being able to resonate with people like that, because I feel like sometimes there's a lot of stigma. Sometimes people are afraid to share this part of themselves or some of the pains that they've had. So, and then even for me, it's hard for me sometimes to share the stigma. So these are two things. And then also my background. I'm Saudi Arabian American. So I'm mixed. And I was able to grow up in this culture of kind of the duality of religion. My mom's Roman Catholic and my dad's Muslim, and being able to negotiate this and actually being a representative and ambassador for how underlying this is love, and how I was able to grow up in this, and it brought me to the point where I could respect this and so many different cultures and people, and how I want to teach other people about my experience, how they can do that as well, and to recognize it and communicate it. And I think maybe I've had challenges because I've been communicating sometimes to the wrong people. You know, sometimes you want to push it onto people, but they need to come to you a little bit. And then I don't necessarily open up the avenue for them to come.
So Sarah, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
So you've just highlighted all of the things you can share with the world. You've just highlighted all of the problems that some people may be facing that you can help them solve. You've also just highlighted that you feel that sometimes sharing in the wrong groups, people will not understand you. And you've also just answered to your question by saying that if you reach out to the right people, then maybe they will understand, but it's because you've been speaking to the wrong people. So...
I feel like, I think my mom actually described it to me best, and she was like, it's kind of like a pearl inside an oyster, and you have this like gift and this thing, and you need to figure out how to open it up.
Okay, so okay, let me put it this way. So first of all, you have an amazing message. You have an amazing delivery. You have a beautiful energy about you. You have a beautiful destiny path as well. It's a very smooth, nice life you have, actually. It's not too tough going ahead. Everything's very smooth, actually. And you getting this message, I think you are maybe overthinking a few things here. Let's say if you were to get a voice out, I would say you go on social platforms, get your voice out, speak about it. When I first started speaking about motivation, bear in mind, so I'm the shy kid with growing up. So all my friends from school are friends of me on Facebook. This was 7-8 years ago. I decide that I want to do motivational speaking. The shy boy is to put a video out teaching people how to live their life. Imagine that. That was just, in my head, was a laughing stock itself, you see. I put my first video out. I was so scared what the people at school will say. Oh, look, what does he think he's doing, you know? And so I put the video out there. It was terrible. The video was terrible, very stuttery, and didn't seem like you wouldn't be motivated if you watched it. But anyway, what happened was I got some friends from school actually did the message that I dreaded, which was I received some message comments onto that video, which was like, oh, do you think you're some sort of motivational speaker or something? So I looked at it. I got extremely unhappy. And then my next moment was I found that person, I deleted and I blocked them. And then I continued sharing, and I continued sharing, not really caring what other people think. I thought, you know, if I have something to share, then I got to share it. I started sharing it out there. I started getting a few others that didn't understand what I was doing, and a bit of a laugh around it. I also deleted and blocked those people. And then what happened was I started to get some random people I never spoke to before start reaching out to me saying, thank you. That message really helped. And then I was like, wow, that actually helps people. That's pretty cool. So as I continue my journey, because I am the vibration of myself, I speak my truth. And my truth will always resonate with somebody because we are all a reflection of something. So the vibration, the right tribe will come your way, and they'll buy into that message. That is what will happen. Now, so number one, you speak your truth, you speak it, some people won't understand. So what? There's nothing you can do about it, except this. You can learn how to get better at communicating in exactly the same way. You need to understand this. If you put me at an extremely spiritual woo-woo event, I'll be able to convert everybody. They'll be able to listen to me and be very convinced. Yeah. I could be at a non-woo-woo conference, purely entrepreneur, hardcore selling, whatever, and I can also communicate them. And I can also communicate with them and convert them to become woo-woo. I can also take someone who's woo-woo and communicate with them and convert them to be more logical minded. You see, that is an art. It's a dance. So the art of speaking. So this is something you will acquire through time. Find yourself a coach, a mentor, you know, learn how to communicate in that way, transitioning. That's a beautiful art. So you have choice. You don't have to do that. I chose I want to do that because I want to master the skill of reaching out to everybody, you see? Yeah. And so I do that. But it doesn't mean that everybody needs to do that. Maybe you decide, no, I want to just be one vibration, and naturally through time, the people who don't understand, they will filter out. And the right people who do understand and who do need you, they will come your way. And then you're serving your sole purpose.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm up for the challenge. I think I would like, I know I'm meant to do both.
You're very meant to be. So yeah, you've got a very special soul path. So you should do it. Get the message out there.
I'm ready. Signed up. Thank you all. Thank you guys. Thank you.